My girlfriend said, "You don't mind if my coworker joins, right? He's more fun than you anyway." They spent the whole dinner laughing at jokes I wasn't part of. I quietly paid for my meal only and left. When she came home later and saw what I'd placed on the table next to her purse, she stopped walking completely. I'm Blake, 35, and 3 nights ago, my girlfriend of 2 years humiliated me at dinner with her coworker, then came home to find her apartment key and a note explaining exactly why we were done. What she didn't expect was that I'd already been documenting her behavior for weeks, and that single dinner was just the final piece of evidence I needed to walk away with 0 guilt. I met Rachel when I was 33. She was 30, worked in digital marketing for a tech startup, had this bubbly personality that drew people in. We met through a dating app, hit it off on the first date, and fell into a relationship that felt comfortable and easy. Or at least it did for the first year. Around 6 months ago, Rachel started a new position at her company. More responsibility, bigger projects, working with a new team. She seemed excited about it, talked constantly about her colleagues, especially one guy named Tyler. Tyler was apparently hilarious, brilliant at his job, always had the best ideas in meetings. Tyler this, Tyler that. I didn't think much of it initially. She was excited about work, that's normal. But then the comparisons started. Tyler suggested this restaurant. He has such good taste. Tyler made everyone laugh so hard today, you would have loved it. Except she never seemed to think I'd actually love it, because she never invited me to meet these colleagues she spent so much time talking about. 3 months ago, she started working late more often. Team meeting ran long. Working on a project with Tyler. Happy hour with the work crew. I'd ask if I could join sometime. She'd say it was just work people, I'd be bored. Fair enough, I thought. Everyone needs their own social circle. But I started noticing other things. She'd angle her phone away when texting. She'd take calls in the other room. When I'd ask about her day, she'd give vague answers. Classic signs, but I wanted to believe there was an innocent explanation. 2 weeks ago, I did something I'm not proud of but don't regret. Rachel had left her laptop open on the kitchen table, logged into her messages. I shouldn't have looked, but I did. What I found was months of messages with Tyler, not explicitly sexual, but definitely inappropriate. Inside jokes, complaints about me being boring or not getting her sense of humor, Tyler calling her gorgeous, and her responding with blushing emojis, messages about grabbing lunch or drinks, always just the two of them. Plans to meet up on weekends when she'd told me she was doing girls' brunch or running errands. I took screenshots of everything, sent them to myself, deleted the evidence that I'd been in her messages. Then I started planning my exit. I didn't confront her immediately. I wanted to see how far she'd take it, how blatant she'd be, whether she'd actually respect our relationship or keep pushing boundaries. Last Friday night, Rachel came home around 6 p.m. and said, "Hey, so change of plans for dinner tonight." We'd planned to go to this Italian place we both liked, just the two of us. Friday date night, something we'd been trying to maintain despite her busy schedule. "What kind of change?" I asked. "Tyler's coming with us. That's okay, right?" "You invited your coworker to our date night?" "It's not like that. He just moved to the area and doesn't know many people. I thought it would be nice to include him." "You don't mind, do you? He's more fun than you anyway." She said it with a laugh like it was a joke. But it wasn't. The way she said it, casual, dismissive, like my feelings didn't matter, told me everything. "Sure," I said. "Why not?" We met Tyler at the restaurant at 7 p.m. He was exactly what I'd imagined. Good-looking, charming, confident. The kind of guy who walks into a room and assumes everyone will like him. He shook my hand, said, "Great to finally meet you, man," like we were old friends. From the moment we sat down, I might as well have been invisible. Tyler and Rachel talked nonstop. Inside, jokes about work people I'd never met. References to things they'd done together that I hadn't known about. Laughing at stories I wasn't part of, leaning toward each other, completely in their own world. I tried to join the conversation a few times, made comments, asked questions. They'd respond politely, then immediately go back to their dynamic duo routine. After about 40 minutes, I realized I was just background noise. The server came to check on us. Rachel and Tyler were mid-story, laughing about something. I caught the server's eye and said quietly, "Can I get my check? Just for my meal?" "You want separate checks?" she asked. "Just mine. They can figure theirs out." She nodded, understanding in her eyes. Came back